That's right, I'm Bonnie today. We're going to try for this for a little bit and hope it happens very quickly. Because of all the wonderful things he does. Do-do. Let's go into... I don't remember what episode this is. Not that I have ever once mentioned before, I don't think. Maybe during the original series. Remember that? It was a couple months ago when we were looking for 1001. And we thought, oh, that'll do it. Do. Alright. We're Bonnie today. And that's going to work out fine. Does Bonnie have what I need? This is the first time. 48 quick balls. That'll do it. That will do it. Now, remember, that's not what we need. We need to go... We are actually in Paldea. Where did we find it the first time? We are looking, finally, because we let the Switch charge up. Last time I sat down, that was last weekend for me. 3 weeks ago for you, maybe. And I was looking for... It says in the desert. That's the first place listed, but I think it's because it's alphabetical. But you know what? Let's try it. Let's go take a look. Last time, I thought, oh, it's good. It's been enough time between looking for Tauros and looking for Tauros because I don't want it to be boring over and over. And so I try to split that up. I'm at least aware of the fact that it is the exact same every week. We are just searching for Pokemon. But if we try to switch up at least with what Pokemon we're looking for, that can help it from getting boring. So I plan to do that, and I borrowed the Switch with the expectation of... Let's see here. Yes, we can fly. The expectation of... Wait, what? Why didn't I start flying? There we go. This is so different. I've never played Violet before. This is actually the first time. I like Scarlet. I like it a lot. I really had fun with it. Oh, she is inverted. Oh no, Bonnie. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not used to this. I gotta say, the fact that like you kind of have a there was past and there was future in the game. If you haven't played the games, I'm spoiling it, so sorry. But you've also been watching me play this for months now, possibly. Unless it's the first video and you were like, oh, I've never seen this Pokemon game. Let me find out what I can before it spoils it. In which case, whoops. It's okay. I know this is mostly just my record keeping of how I completed the Pokedex. Anyway, the two games. The storyline in the two games was past and present and future. Not really present. I just said that because it sounded good. But you're in the present. Past or future. And that's why your mount here, this Pokemon, go up. This is going to be very difficult to do because it is... If I change it, I guarantee you in 20, 30, half hour, 45 minutes, I don't know, however long it takes to find it, I will not set it back. And then Bonnie will go to play this next time and will not be pleased that the controls are different from how she is used to playing. But I am not a fan of this. Anyway, past and future, right? In Scarlet, everything is about the past. I just need to stop flying, I guess. I'm not seeing any Tauros in the desert. None whatsoever. So in Scarlet, you get the past. That's the whole, like, there's Pokemon coming from the past, and all of the Pokemon kind of look dinosaur-like, ancient, things like that. Whereas you get a lot of future Pokemon in this game, in Violet. All right, next spot. I did not see it in the desert. I looked. We're going to go to East Province Area 2 next. I think we're just going to check all the different places. East. This is South. East Province Area 2. Just fly to here and we'll do some running around here. So yeah, in the future, that's the whole, like, there is time travel going on in this game. And that's where, like, Area 0 and the whole thing at the end. And so you get future Pokemon. Pokemon kind of coming in from the future. All your... I don't remember what they called those. All the ones you catch in Area 0 at the end that are other forms of Pokemon, but they have, but I guess evolved, but kind of a different way. We've never seen that before. It's weird. Evolution has always been a thing in the game, and not in that sense. It's more immediate. They change forms. That's always been a staple of Pokemon. I truly need the game to stop raining because the frame rate is going poorly, and I know that it will be even worse in the recording. The downside to this setup is that this thing is made for cameras. My capture device multicam setup doesn't like video game footage so much. I found out about that after I'd recorded half a dozen or so. Okay. You all look normal. I'm looking at their tails. What am I supposed to be? Hold on. That doesn't pause. This doesn't pause. Nothing is pausing. Okay, well, they're still there. None of you are the thing, though. I need to not look at their tails. I have to remember. We are looking at their horns. And their horns... What's the difference? What is the horn I'm looking for? Okay, this one has, like, big bulbs to it. Like, you'll see it when we find it, because we're going to find it. It's not going to take that long. I hope. No. Stay in Area 2. We're searching Area 2 right now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Anyway, so you get future Pokemon, right? And that's why this is like, it's Pokemon that's kind of a motorbike, as opposed to the other one that I always thought, like, look, Pokemon's kind of weird already. Some of them make sense. Some of them are based on real creatures, and that's fine. Some of them have tires growing out of them. The one that, like, I want to call it a motorcycle Pokemon. What are the odds? Look. It has, like, tires running out, right? So this, what do you call it again? Cyclizar or something? Yeah, Cyclizar. So that's the present Pokemon. And then it evolves to the one that I usually have, the red one, in Scarlet, which is, or I guess it evolved from that. And not the normal type of evolved, but the evolutionary. Anyway, the whole point of it was just that the future one was way cooler. When we started playing this game, going into it 100% blind, which is how I love to play big games. I try not to look up anything on the internet. I don't want to know anything about. Once I see enough about a game, which was literally, hey, they're making a new Pokemon, I went, that's all I need to know. I don't think any of them were that. I was mostly seeing their tails because they were backside to me. I don't think any of them were the right ones, though. The tail is a giveaway, but it's not necessarily the easiest thing to spot. Because the tail on this one, remind me. No, the tail is three-pronged. It was the other one, so I really shouldn't be looking at tails at all here. Yeah, it's going to be the horns. Everything's about the horns, because we're not going to see that small blue spot. We are not going to notice anything else. Excuse me. We're looking at horns. The tail was much easier to spot in Scarlet because it was braided. This one, I thought it was two-pronged instead of three, but that doesn't seem to be the case on the preview image I have there. Granted, that image is just a artistic rendering. It is not an official game file, which makes sense. You can't have those without incurring the copyright wrath. Anyway, Cyclozar came from... What? Yeah, so you get the past and the future. We're playing that, and we both get... Seriously? Just kill it. That one has plenty of moves. I don't think we're going to do any... There we go. Yeah, level 100. That's what I thought. Thank you, Bunny. Alright, none of you have bulby horns. And neither do you. Moving on. We're seeing a lot of them, though. That's a good sign. Hello. What are you? I think you're normal. You're just going to have a different... Yeah. You would have a different Terra type. Oh, come on. Which, to be fair, is one of the things we're looking for. What is your Terra type normally? Does the app show me? Does this one show? Did they put that in here? No, I don't think so. It's not the best Pokedex app that I use. I'm not calling it out or anything, but I don't see any information for Terra stuff being included in here. However, I prefer it because although it is easy to use mostly, for the most part, and the information is typically accurate, it doesn't have any ads. It's got a pay feature, which is nice if you use it enough, but there are not advertisements being shoved down your throat while you're just trying to get information about Pokemon. Especially information that is literally just being pulled off of the Wikipedia, isn't it? Anyway, we're back in Area 1, which is not listed on here, is it? No. 2 and 3. So which direction is every button? Let's press every button before we... 3 is... Okay, 3 is the desert thing over there. Again, I didn't see any in the desert before, so we're just going to do a run around, but we're back in 1, so that's not going to happen. Let's check, actually, you know what? Let's check the game. Things are going to be, what number are you? I actually can tell because I have you pulled up right here. You are number, stop, number 128. 128, is that, I wish there was a better way to jump through multiple. I don't know which, let's see if 128. 120, nope. Okay, you're 128 in the global Pokedex. That makes sense. Can you show me what number you are in this thing here? Can I see it in a Pokedex for this generation? I cannot. All right. Another reason why the app isn't exactly ideal, I would prefer to have that information ready to go because that's only that like it's not useful if you're playing a game that doesn't use the National Pokedex numbers ever, like this one. It doesn't help you. It's fine. It's fine. I'm complaining about a free app that other people put time and effort into. It would just be useful. Let's see here. Habitat. Okay. Doesn't show any of that stuff down there. Now that's interesting. It does show up at the top there, and it shows all of this area kind of north of where I am. So I guess we're going there, right? Because where I am at, yeah, it was really showing this area up there. So let's cross over north. Let's go north. So yeah, when we started playing this game, we both got our starter Pokemon. You know, our not the starters, but the legendary here that we have, that our partner. Or dark, but not the thing I'm looking for. And the discovery of, wait, mine looks like this. What did yours look like? And seeing, and it was like, wait, do you actually get to ride on it? Like, do the wheels spin? Because the other one just runs. The Scarlet one has these tires to it, like the Cyclozar, which I do not understand why it doesn't actually ride on them, but I guess because they don't spin, and yet, so they evolved I guess the theory there is that over time, it was born with tires for some reason. I mean, it started out at some point thousands of years ago. I don't remember what the timeline is, how far back in the past it is, but it started out with tires. And then one day over many, many, many years, it evolved to the point where it eventually would spin and it becomes future. The future one is just way cooler. They have different names. What is this thing? Miradon. Coridon and Miradon, I think, assuming I am pronouncing those correctly, which I most likely am not. Now you noticed we were seeing them fairly regularly back in the other place. And then we moved to where the map says, and not so much. That's fun. Very much so is it fun that they just... There's nothing here. And it kind of makes sense. Like, if you think about... This is not how Pokemon work, so you shouldn't think about it this way, but if you consider that they're bulls, right? They're kind of... They're cow-like, or buffalo, kind of. Is there a buffalo Pokemon? I don't think there is. That would be cool. Like a full-on big woolly buffalo thing. I feel like that is it. There's literally over 1,000 of them, so it's very possible that I'm just not remembering. But anyway. Make sure I'm recording. It's great when you're 15 minutes in and you think, oh, did I actually press record? That's what you want to happen. That's how it needs to go. Anyway, let's see. Still nothing, huh? Nothing whatsoever. I'm going to go back to the grass. That's where, like, I would expect to see them out on the plains. I think, wild cow, I guess they're domesticated. Elephants don't really make sense here. So like I said, this logic is clearly flawed. It's Pokemon. It's not meant to be that realistic. But I could see why, instead of the sandy area where there's not much to eat, the grassy areas would have more of those Pokemon. And you know what? We definitely saw some in area 2, even though the map is telling us it's all north of here in the desert area. Didn't see any of them running through there, but we for sure saw some over here. So I'm going to stick to where I'm actually seeing them. Even though I did just say that the app can be finicky, that information, it's not always a guarantee. Excuse me, little bird I just nosedive into. Oh, nope, I saw the tail. You're a pig. The wild pig. I don't think there's going to be anything. Okay. Not so much. So let's go on the other side of town. If I can fly. We'll go to these hills. I don't remember where I found him in Scarlet. We did, after a while, find that one. There we go. And land. And start running around. Looking for Tauros. Here's hoping. That is a rock. Oh, hello. Any chance any of you have the horns I'm looking for? You have no idea how much I wish I had, like, binoculars or something in order to look in. Oh, I can use the trigger. Okay. None of you have horns like what I need. And so we will continue. Away we go. Whoop. Hello? Anybody here? No? You all look fairly normal. I really do appreciate some of the stuff that they did here, though. Like, being able to just openly walk around. This is, I think, really the only reason that I considered doing this. Is because the majority of what I'm looking for... Oh, they're all over here. The majority of Pokemon that I really am missing is in these newer games. And it's just a much... It's just a joy to play ones where you can run around open world style and play and look at the Pokemon there and see what you're getting into, as opposed to just wandering through the grass, have no idea something pops up. I know that that is the standard and has been for so many years. And that was why I never really felt like completing the Pokedex all that much until I only did it once, really. I did it again in Let's Go, but again, you could see what you were getting into at that point. Hello, hello. Okay, normal horns, normal horns, normal horns, normal horns. At least they're all over the place, so we have plenty of specimen to look at. But you are all the normal type. Variation. Okay, nothing there. We're definitely in the right spot at the very least. It's Area 2, East Province Area 2, that we have seen the most, without a doubt. Whoa. Normal horns. Okay, okay. Oh, that was a... You kind of blended in there now, didn't you? You sure did. Alright, away we go. Oh, alright. Anything here? Show me your horns. Yeah, you all look regular to me. We just have to find one that is different. Hello? Another herd. Normal. Okay, okay. Man, there's so many. It's like every time I turn around, there's another one. Oh. Nope. Alright. You're a rock thing. Just have to check, because I'm pretty sure if we were to find one, the water type, it would be a guaranteed. I do appreciate that, although raids are not my favorite thing to do. I appreciate that they are considerably better in this game. I gotta see. It's impossible to tell what the coloring is of this thing. It's red though, isn't it? Well, now you're... I'm pretty sure I saw red for just a second. Did we not have the quick button? Am I missing something here? That's the status. Oh, right, because you can't just... Okay, yes. But you can't hurt it. I mean, you can't knock it out. Okay, that's right. That's how the game works. That is a red flower, right? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the flower. I have to remind myself real quick. Floette. Okay, Floette's actually the second form. That's why I'm not recognizing it. Maybe. But either way, this is red, and we don't need red. We are down to only needing white. Goodbye. Just had to check. Just had to check. That's cool that it's still there. Hello, Pikachu. You, original favorite. probably. Who didn't like Pikachu back in the day? Okay, okay, look at me, look at me. Everybody look. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Everybody make your calls while I check out your horns. Alright, alright. Feeling good about this, I actually am. The longer it goes on and the less I see being the special one. But at least we found a whole bunch of them to look at. Oh, there's some running. You both look normal horned to me. The usual. I forget what the horns looked like on the Scarlet version now. Now we're into area 1, which is not supposed to have any, but I feel like, actually, I definitely remember this area. I remember this mountain range here. Mountain range. I remember this on top of a cliff, this grassy area and the tree. I remember being here for something in the game. This area reminds me, and I may have already talked about this a long time ago when I came through here looking for something else at some point. Have I already checked all of you? Or have you respawned to be different yet? They look pretty normal to me. You all look... I feel like I just came through here. I think we need to go around the other way to see if we can continue letting them spawn. Although, I still have never figured out whether or not you have to like save and quit out of the game or fast travel somewhere to force the spawn to change. That, I'll say at least, was one of the benefits of the old style. It was very easy to know how to reset everything because you would just leave the map and it would go to, you know, not so much a loading screen, but it would, you know, it would have to load in a new area and that would reset everything. So as long as you stayed on the screen that you were on, look at me, look at me, everybody look at me. Nope. Yeah, okay. Goodbye. And away we go. Let's go down to the beach. Nothing around here. Let's just see. No, I don't see anything there. Oh, hello. Yeah, you all look pretty regular. Standard Tauros here. I mean, as standard as these are compared to the regular... Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Magnemite. I don't need you here. Definitely been going for long enough, so I guess we'll just do one more loop around. Thank you. We'll continue looking. Pig. Have I been out to here? I did not see you there. Tiny little bird. The Rookidee, that's right, that's right. It is hard to remember all the stuff in my head. Now, I feel like this is... Hello? regular. Oh, there's another one there. Regular. I feel like I should just double check something. Let me just internet real quick while I have the laptop in front of me. Come to me here. Or don't. I guess the cable isn't long enough. Let's see here. Well, that's nice. Let me just double check. Pokemon Violet. Exclusive Tauros. Let me just double check that there's not like... oh, all of you links suck, don't you? That's right, it's called Aqua Breed. We can be more specific. Aqua Breed Tauros breed location. Or just location at the end of the breed. Okay. It's rare and is found surrounded by other Tauros. According to IGN. Let's know where the base form can be found. How to get that. Why does IMDb have it like this is... I'm just... There are so much garbage on the internet nowadays. People are saying it's just rare. You can eat a sandwich, a water sandwich. Ew, that sounds gross. If you make a water sandwich, they apparently are easier to find. Okay, but there is not... Oh, hold on. What does this person have to say? Apparently they don't. Got both of them from raids. Thanks so much. Came across this one. People saying that they found it. People saying that they found it. Look for an area near the Porto. Marinada. That might not be how you pronounce it. It did say. The game said. Let's just look, because the raid thing would probably be the easiest. What is that? Oh, the fire crush base. Okay. Water symbol would be what, a droplet? Yeah, there's a water right there. Let's just double check. Yeah. Real quick to end us out here, because that would be the easiest. They're definitely a water type. The raid thing would be significantly easier to find that way. So let's just, real quick, we will do this. Jump here, fly up. There we go. We're going to check the raids real quick, all the water raids, and check around the Porto Marinara. Yep, okay. Let's just see this here. That is a Bisharp. Okay, next. Once again, got to get to the map to see this. Water. This water. There's a water. Okay, and that's actually right next to there and where we're going next. So we'll check this one. We'll do one quick run around in the grassy area right outside the Marinara town. I'm hungry now. Let's just go check this, because that would certainly make this easy if that were the case. If I could just find it in a raid. Nope. All right, it was worth a shot. It should be this way, right? The port. The port should be this way, I believe. So let's just take a look real quick. Tauros. You are Golduck. You're that dragon flying thing. Okay. Not seeing anything yet. Not gonna fly. It just confuses me. Whoop. That's not what I meant to do. Pardon me. Let's see. We are headed in the right direction, right? I hope so. Yes. All right. Let's cross the river here and check along this area here. West Province area 2. I bet that's one of the places we could find it. Farefabrig, Cyclozar, more Cyclozar, Deerling, Donphan, and I don't know why I'm trying to name them all. It's just processing, making sure that I haven't seen them before. Okay. Oh, hello. You look normal. Look at me. Everybody look. Face this way, please. None of you. Okay. They are in this area, though. That's good to see. All of you look to have normal horns. I waited too long, and I got jumped. It does give me a bit more of an opportunity to double check all of the horns, because they all kind of gather around. Tell you what, though, I appreciate that it is still a single fight. Unlike Legends Arceus. I talked about that last time, didn't I? Last batch of recordings, I talked about how they've announced another Legends game. I don't remember what it's going to be called, but it will be set in the X and Y generation, which is really cool. I liked those. So I am excited to be playing that. I'm sure it won't be multiplayer. I wish it would be, because that would be amazing. But either way, I enjoyed Legends enough that I will definitely play through another one. Hello. You all have normal horns. Goodbye. How about over here? Anybody over here? Out towards the lighthouse? No? Okay, let's go back. There's the Porto. We'll just do a look around here. What about over here? Elephant? No. No, that's a pig. Climb the wall real quick. Check up on top. More pig. Oh, excuse me. Pardon. Alright. It is getting on in time, both in recording and in the day, and I do have other things to do today. This is an editing day, which is why I am recording instead of editing, because I don't want to edit, but I need to. Otherwise, nothing will come out. But I just want to find it. I feel like it could be right around the corner. And boy, wouldn't that be nice if we could just find it now. Just real quick. Find it. And right now. Just be right here. It's that shiny one down there. It's you. No, you're a rock. You're a Minecraft Pokemon. Alright, well. I don't see anything around here, unfortunately. We'll go down to here. I feel like I've looked at all of you before. No, thank you. You're not what I'm looking for. But neither are any of you, unfortunately. It is a rare thing, so we will just have to continue looking at another point in time. At least we have laid down the groundwork. We've looked up to make sure that there's not like a guaranteed spawn somewhere like some of these things have. Can you look at me, everyone, please? Thank you. Thank you. You all have normal horns. Carry on. I'm sorry, what? How does it know? That I didn't think that was a thing. That's interesting. Boy, that would be a bummer. If you see one and it's the special type, the aqua breed, and it turns out to be a ditto instead, that would really bum me out. Alright, normal horns, the lot of you. Well, darn. It was worth a shot. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be by the lake. I didn't see it say anywhere in there, in the game stuff, that it would be by the lake. Alright, well, it was a good try. We ran around, we tried. So it doesn't get boring, we will definitely do something else next time. Because I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over. That will get boring. Like I just said. I don't want to be bored. I'm saying and talking like I'm wrapping up, and I'm still running around hoping that in the last few seconds we'll find it. Because that would really be cool. It would be super cool of the game to do that. It would be a great ending. Hello. I guess Bonnie didn't go get that one. That was the last thing she was doing. I remember her she was really trying to catch all the legendaries, doing that thing where you would go, like, stuff you would do in the new DLC would count towards points. Like, you'd do little challenges, and that would get you a certain amount of points, and then you could go unlock a random, somewhat random legendary, and it would just spawn somewhere in the world, and then you'd have to go locate it. And she was doing a lot of that. I was done with Pokemon and decided I did not want to do that, for it served no additional purpose to me. I already have all the legendaries at this point, so it was just catching repeats of the same ones, and that doesn't serve a purpose. I'm not trying to catch them with certain moves so I can use them in battle or anything. It's cool that they put them in there. I'm glad that they did. I want more of that, like, spread it around, give people more opportunities who don't have, like, every console like I do, or every game in some way, shape, or form. The ability to trade up through the different ones. Like, I can only imagine the people who, like, I can do this because I put in the time and played every generation and caught a ton of them and have the ability to go back and officially transfer them up through into Pokemon Home. Not everyone can do that, and it's very hard to get. I remember looking up, I think it was, what, 2 years ago when I set out to do the goal, and I was looking at my notes the other day, and it was, I wouldn't be playing, was it Ultra? I wanted to play, instead of Ruby and Sapphire, I think there was the Ultra version or something, or maybe that was Ultra Sun and Moon. whatever it was, I remember looking it up and finding that even like a used copy, the cheapest I could find, it was like $55 for the game. Years and years and years after release. Insane. Not about to pay that much. So just played the normal version that I already owned. Anyway, that's definitely going to do it. That's been 45 minutes of Pokemon hunting. And we did not find the Tauros that we were looking for. So next time, we'll do something different. Keep it from getting too boring. And hopefully, we'll find it one day. After a good bit of running around and searching. And it will appear before us at some point. Soon. Right now. Right now. Dang it. Alright, anyway, that's where we're at on this journey. Spent 45 minutes looking around for it. We'll hopefully find it at some point. I don't remember how many parts it took to find the one in Scarlet now. I definitely did find it. That was a while ago, but I did find it, and I do not remember. I'm pretty sure it was one of those where I alternated between that and something else until I wound up finding it. And that will be what we do here. We have plenty of very hard things left to find, so that's what we'll go do instead, I guess. Anyway, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Dearling. Next time, I won't be Bonnie, but I will be Michael. Probably. I assume. Oh, one last time. One last time. This is it. If this is it. This is it. It's one of you. It's not you, but it's not you. So it's you. It's none of you. Why? Why couldn't you have bulby horns and a little blue thing and be water? Why? All right, see you next time.